Hey guys, VSG-Robert here for my week 11 update. I just wanted to get on here briefly. It's probably going to be short. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but wanted to keep it up. um, let's go over my stats. My highest weight was in November 2016. It was 365 pounds. Had VSG surgery on December 20th, 2016, and I was 338 pounds at the time of surgery. Sorry, people are messaging me. Last week I came in at 288 pounds. And this week I am 284. So another 4-pound loss. That seems to be pretty much what I've been doing lately, is about 4 pounds a week. Little I wish it would go faster, but it's going. So as long as it stays going. Yeah, not a whole lot to talk about this week. Maybe I should. I have been feeling pretty depressed. And depression is not entirely new to me. I have struggled with depression on and off since high school. Maybe younger than that, but I did never have a name for it. I don't know. It really manifests itself in a way that just makes me feel like not doing anything. Yeah, I've never really been an emotional eater that I can pinpoint. As far as like binge eating or whatever, I mean, I've always eaten a lot of food in the past, pre-surgery. Now it seems to be that things sound good, and then I look at like the calories and they no longer sound good to me. My mind goes, well, why are we even eating that? Why? Yeah. So I have to fight with myself sometimes to eat, because even though things sound like they would be tasty, my brain is saying, we could just not eat. Which is, I guess, true. I'm not like super hungry or anything, so I could just go without. But I also know that I need to get my protein in, and I need to, get some calories in. So I force myself to eat. So not like huge meals or anything, but just I been having to remind myself, hey, yeah, it's dinner, you should eat. It's lunchtime, you should eat. Ironically, the easiest part of my day is my protein shake, because it's in the morning. I use a Premier Protein in a 30-ounce Yeti cup with coffee, so half of it's protein shake, half of it's coffee. Premier Protein, it doesn't have the best type of protein. It's not whey isolate. For those of you that rely on it, just know it's not the best protein that you can have. But it's one that I can stomach. It's one that I honestly don't mind having, because I have it with my coffee, and I don't know that I would do the same with whey protein isolate. I do have some unflavored powder, but when I have used it, it doesn't taste good to me. And I would rather get some benefit from something that is inefficient than get no benefit because I don't do it. I think that's really what it is. So that's really my easiest part of the day because I get to have coffee and I'm usually thirsty in the morning. What else? Of course, you can see the obvious. I did shave my beard. It is not something that I really wanted to do. So why did I do it? I have two pictures of my face two pictures of me prior to the surgery. One in October of 2016, and then one in December just before surgery. December. I think it's actually from December 18th, not the 19th, because I didn't take one. I should have taken before pictures. If you're watching this and you're pre-op, take before pictures. If you're a guy and you're watching this pre-op and you normally have a beard, make sure you have a pre-op picture with your beard. The picture just before surgery, I do have a beard, but I'm looking at a strange angle, and it's not a very good quality photo, so it's not good for facial comparison. The picture from October 2016, I had taken the picture as a Snapchat, or maybe it was a message to a friend. I had accidentally left my razor on setting 2 instead of setting 4, and setting 2 is a lot closer shave than setting 4, and I had gone zoop, and then I realized my mistake immediately, and it was like, oh crap. And so of course I went ahead and was just, okay, we'll clean it all up and then we'll regrow the beard. Get ready for No Shave November or something. Yeah, so that's my facial comparison pic, because that one actually shows my face better. And in order to really see the comparison, especially along the jawline, because I still have a lot of this. This has come out. My chin looks really good. I'm happy with that, and I'm also happy with whatever these are that show up. I even have, I don't know if you can tell, there's a dimple there, less of one there. So yeah, my chin has come out. Jawline along here, still not really showing. And of course, I got all this droop that hasn't tightened up yet. It might. So really, I wish I had more of a like this, where that would be nice. And I still have a ways to go, so it's possible. It could happen. But so I shaved my beard to look at the comparison. I go into the office on Mondays, so Monday night shaved it. Hopefully I'll get enough regrowth by next Monday that it won't be terrible. I did post a picture on Instagram of the two photos face to face. And there are some differences. still sort of wish I didn't do it, or I don't know. Mixed feelings. So there's that. I'm sorry to hear that some other people are dealing with depression. It's no joke. It's one of those things that it creeps into your life. So there's events that can make you sad, and make you depressed for a while, that are events like the death of a parent, or death of a sibling, or death of a friend, and other things not including death, breakups, job loss. Lots of things can trigger depression, but a lot of the time it slowly creeps in, and that's when it's the hardest to deal with, when just every few days you don't feel good, and then it happens more often, and then more often, and then suddenly you haven't felt good in a while. And it's not necessarily sadness. Depression is not sadness very often. Yeah, you you get sad. It's something that happens, but a lot of the times depression is feeling numb, or feeling not necessarily anxious, but like there are things that you need to do, but you have no desire to do anything. And I think that's one of the key things, is that even if it's something you enjoy, so I haven't been playing video games. I've been sitting and staring at Netflix rather than actually hitting play, because I just can't bring myself to do it. A lot of people, it manifests in not going out of the house. I don't tend to leave the house very often anyways. I do try and get out, every day, every other day, a couple times a week. I don't know. I try, but I have some fears of they're not fears, avoidance issues. I tend to avoid groups and avoid the sunlight. I don't know if you can really tell, like my face, you probably can't, but I have very, well, you can't even tell in the camera. The camera is kind of reddish, but I have very pale skin. I have the type of skin where I was out for like 4 hours in London, and I turned into a lobster. And no one understood why. I got blisters on my nose from it. It was pretty awful. And then I got sunburned again in Scotland, both of which are places that people don't normally get sunburns. A little weird. No one else had a sunburn, I can tell you that. So I have very pale skin. I tend to avoid sunlight a lot. I do like nights. I usually am going places, like to the store or something at night. I haven't been lately. I haven't been moving. And this is actually getting really long. I can't believe I'm at 14 minutes already. I'm sorry. I am. I will give you a random object, and then I will get out of your hair. Yeah, I'll probably go walk at the gym for a little bit. Lately, that has been me forcing myself to get out of the house. I don't want to. I really don't want to. I don't feel motivated. I feel kind of sore because I went yesterday. I walked for an hour on the treadmill. I got about 2.5 miles, no, 3 miles in, which is not super great, but it was there. And then I did some of the bench press machine, the chest press machine. What was it, like 3 sets of 10 at 50 pounds. Muscle here, I don't have any muscle here, none. I could have cleavage if I really pressed them up, but no real chest muscle. And then I did some leg press, which that's not much of an issue. Probably 3 reps of 20 for 200 pounds. We got legs, all of you. If you've been through weight loss surgery, you have leg muscle. It may be covered with fat, but it's there. And then I did a hammer curl or arm curl, the slightly different than the bench press, but my elbows, like this, so yeah, I'll just do it this way. This shirt's kind of tight, but on my arms, so there's a little, you can't tell much definition. I still have really flabby arms, and this shirt doesn't help, but there's a little definition. You can see a little, but it hurts right here, like right at the end of the muscle. So maybe I did too much, maybe. This is still in its package, but random object of the day, Avenger shield. This is a 1940s Captain America shield, and that is your item of the day. I will get out of your hair. Yeah, I have been thinking about doing a live chat thing. I'm sitting at the desk anyways all day, so I could potentially turn the camera on and do a little live chat every day. I'm thinking maybe I should make a little video every day. I don't know. I tend to ramble on for 20 minutes. So maybe that's not a good idea to have a 20-minute video every day. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments below. You can say you should go away, or we don't want to hear from you but once a week because your videos are too long, or you can say it's a good idea. I don't know. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you have a good day.